Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So there is one good news. I think I have given.
Yes.
Has been accepted.
Many congratulations to you.
Thank you, thank you.
So you please update that Excel sheet.
Yeah, updated, sir. Without so that I will not forget. So that's why I have, before starting session, I would like to give.
Yeah, good news.
It will
Good
be,
morning.
Good
motivational.
morning, sir. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. बोला सर.
तर तेच म्हटलं good news द्यावं आज. Today my paper has been accepted in Scopus Index Journal.
अरे वा मस्त.
Before starting the session.
आणि काही गुड न्यूज नाही ना?
अजून काही नाही.
चांगलं आहे चांगलं. पवार सरांनी जो फॉर्मॅट दिलाय त्याच्यात फक्त ते
हो केलं सर. आता जस्ट बोलणं झालं माझं पवार सर.
ओके. हे ऍक्सेप्ट झालं ना?
Accept with minor revision. Maybe this end of this month get published.
ओके. सो पवार सर तोपर्यंत आपल्याला ते टाकायचं नाही सोशल मीडियावर.
हो,
नाही
तोपर्यंत नाही.
Unless and until
जोपर्यंत
published.
पेजिनेशन होत नाहीये व्हॉल्यूम
बरोबर.
पर्यंत नाही.
राईट.
बरोबर.
सर,
हॅलो.
आपण 1 मिनिटात चालू करू. थोडासा वेळ देऊ मुलांना.
सावकाश येऊ देत. येस. आणि शेअरिंगचं आहे ना, राईट्स आहेत मला पण.
मी तुम्हाला देतो सर. I already you are sir. Give open.
आहे.
सगळ्यांनाच ओपन ठेवलंय.
हो.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
गुड मॉर्निंग. तुमचं संडे पण वाया चाललं ना?
नाही सर, इट्स युटिलायझिंग. रादर इंडीड वी आर, इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लेजर की वी आर युटिलायझिंग संडे फॉर बेटर वर्क.
बरोबर.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
गुड मॉर्निंग.
सर आमचा एक पेपर एक्सेप्ट झालाय सर.
अरे वा.
हो, अमोल सरांचा पण झालाय.
स्कोपस जर्नल मध्ये आहे.
वा.
आणि रिव्हिजन वगैरे सुद्धा त्यांनी मागितल्या होत्या. काही रिव्ह्यूअर कडनं कॉमेंट आल्या होत्या.
हो.
त्या सुद्धा सबमिट केल्यात.
ओके.
आणि गॅली प्रूफ सुद्धा आलं होतं, ते सुद्धा सबमिट केलंय सर.
वा, छान.
कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन अमोल सर.
थँक्यू सर. चांगला स्टार्ट होतोय सर सगळ्यांचं व्यवस्थित.
Great. I think this is initiative taken by Limay sir and Pawar sir.
Pawar
We
sir,
are
yes.
grateful to
Yes sir.
Limay sir especially.
नाही असं काय नाही, आमचं काही नाही.
No sir, this is the required sir. This force is required sir. You know.
Yes sir. Yes.
तुम्ही चांगलं करताय.
Gravity and
केलंय.
नाही sir. This gravity required sir now.
हो. काही खाल्लं ना, सकाळचं काही खाऊन झालं की नाही?
हो, झालं सर. Just had a breakfast.
ओके.
That is required.
नाही, चांगलं तुम्ही हे डोक्याला खाद्याचं आहे आता हे बोलणं मुलांचे.
हो सर, एनर्जी म्हणजे रिक्वायर्ड.
येस.
तुमची एनर्जी वेगळी सर. सायकोलॉजिकल एनर्जी यू आर गिव्हिंग टू अस. दॅट इज अगेन स्पिरिच्युअल माइंड अँड ऑल दिस रिअली. वी आर फॉर्च्युनेट.
होस्ट हॅज डिसेबल्ड शेअरिंग असं आलं मला.
एक मिनिट सर, मी तुम्हाला आय विल मेक यू को होस्ट. जस्ट सेटिंग.
सतीश सर, स्टार्ट झाल्यानंतर रेकॉर्डिंग चालू करा.
हो. मी सरांचं हे करतो तुम्हाला.
नंतर
सरांना बघत आहे काय चेंजिंग. आय थिंक दिस.
आणि आपल्या फॅकल्टीला काही कंपल्सरी नाही आहे, म्हणजे त्यांचा चॉईस ठेवा.
नाही सर, पण ऍक्च्युली सगळ्यांनी जॉईन करायला पाहिजे म्हणजे आयडियली.
ठीक.
एक मिनिट सर, मी म्हटलं माझं शेअर होस्ट डिसेबल पार्टिसिपेंट स्क्रीन शेअरिंग. जस्ट अ मिनिट सर. सर पवार सर, तुम्ही होस्ट झाले वाटतं.
कसं काय? ठीक आहे, मी करतो.
हा, मला वाटतं तुम्हाला मी हे दिलं. आय हॅव मेड यू होस्ट सर, त्यामुळे ते प्रॉब्लेम झाला.
एकच मिनिट हा सर.
यू नो
मोठी माणसं होस्ट असतात सर.
हो, म्हणून सरांना होस्ट केलं.
नाही सर.
सरांना बघा द्या.
हो.
त्यांच्या नावावर क्लिक करा आणि को होस्ट. हा, झाले केलं सर.
झाले.
नाव यू कॅन ऑपरेट फ्रॉम युअर सेल्फ.
ओके. तुम्ही सांगितलं की आपण चालू करायचं.
आय थिंक सर 40 स्टुडंट हॅव जॉईन. 38 स्टुडंट.
हो.
मला वाटतं स्टार्ट करायचं.
येस
सतीश सर.
येस सर, प्लीज प्रोसीड.
हो, प्लीज. I will take 1 minute. So good morning to all professor and my student friends. So we are here to listen to our respected Dean Professor Dr. Gyanesh Limay sir on a very important and interesting topic, that is how to write a review article. My student friend, this topic is important because of 2 reasons. First is that you are going to write a dissertation in next academic year, which require scientific writing skills. And second reason is that there are good number of job opportunity in the field of scientific writing. The goal of scientific writing is to communicate scientific information very clearly and concisely, we can say. So you must agree that effective scientific writing is a difficult and is a time-consuming activity, and only few people are naturally good at scientific writing. So you will be surprised to know that even professor like me work very hard to improve these skills. So with this background, our school has decided to motivate our student and teacher to start with writing scientific literature such as review article and research paper. So it is already informed to you yesterday that we all have to write one review article on any suitable topic in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. However, this is possible only after some training session. Student, your guides are regularly giving you the required training to make you an expert. In addition to that, we all are fortunate that our Dean, sir, is having expertise in the field of scientific writing, and his guidance will benefit us. I am therefore requesting you all to attend this seminar sincerely, and now I am requesting Limay sir to start with this seminar. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Professor Pawar sir. Thank you, other faculty members who have taken a lot of efforts. Being Sunday, my request to all of you is please go on mute. If you have any questions, then unmute yourself. Please keep your mobiles on silent mode. And why we are spending time on Sunday? It is just to exchange the knowledge. Yeah, no one of us is saying I have best knowledge, but let us learn from each other. You students are a very good resource of knowledge for our generation, because you are younger generation. You are very savvy with IT skills and on. But our effort is to form a good team and go ahead in career as well as in life. So we should enjoy really what we are doing, and that is the reason for today's small webinar. I don't want to talk much. Let us go directly to the subject. So subject of today's webinar is how to write what I'm going to discuss. These are the main points, but I will focus on mainly point number 4, which is literature search. How exactly we do literature search. And then maybe second last point, writing discussions. Writing discussion about in the specific systematic review or the publication. So every one of you can go through the index at a later stage. I can share the presentation. This is really related to, please go on mute. Everyone, please go on mute. Now let us look at history of modern world publications. So this really goes back to 16th century. 1665, first modern scientific paper appeared, characterized by non-standardized form and style. So what happened was people started writing scientific or writing manuscripts, and they were getting published, but there was no standardized form or particular style. And then slowly it went towards deciding the quality, format, peer-reviewed process. So peer review process is experts in particular field will look at article which is submitted, will look at manuscript, and they will decide what are the pluses and minuses, what are the suggestions, and so on. So what is happening at present is number of biomedical papers published annually are over. There are more than 20,000 registered journals, 5,500 newspapers per day, and articles exceed 2,000. Yeah, so many publications are coming out. So if you look at this bottom, this is really important for us. We should be proud of this. Can you see this, or my, this is clear, right, Pawar sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is very important. Indian system of writing books, treatise, manuscript is from time immemorial. So we should be really proud. Yeah, our oldest literature, Vedas, we don't know when it started. And Lord Ganesh is always shown with a or Goddess Saraswati. They have book in hand, and Ganesh is also shown that he is writing something. So the art of writing was there in our system since time immemorial. What has happened is because of this last 1,000 years dark period, we have forgotten everything, and we should, generation like yours should take a lot of efforts to find out what was the truth which was known to our forefathers. So fantastic libraries, as everyone is aware, at Nalanda, Takshashila, had millions of books and documents on different arts and sciences. First library was produced in India, and a lot of efforts are taking place to rejuvenate or rebuild these kind of libraries. Let us go to next slide. Yeah, why should we publish? So why should we publish? What is the reason? So basic reason is sharing of the knowledge. So if something is known to Dr. Pawar sir, something is known to Tagalpallivar sir or Polshettivar sir, that might not be necessarily known to me. So basic thing is exchange of knowledge and contribution in the science field, contribution to the research. If you do research and do not publish, then world will not know. And then people will start doing same research again and again. If Pawar sir has done some research and it is not known to the world, someone might try to do the same experiments and go through the same wheel again and again. So there is no, it's a wastage of time, resource, money. So lack of time, research still underway, problems with co-authors, negative results, lack of necessary skills, experience in the process of writing and publishing are the reasons for failing to publish. So why people are not publishing? These are the reasons given by people. I don't have time. My research is still ongoing. My team is not good. So I have a lot of problems with co-authors. Sir, many a times Pawar sir or all these professors might be hearing from a group of students, sir, she is not working, I'm doing the work, or he is not working, I'm the only one who is working. So team efforts are lacking. And most important is there is lack of necessary skills and experience, how to write and how to publish. And these are the reasons we are conducting webinars or seminars like this. So there are three broad groups of manuscripts. One is original scientific articles, reviews, and case reports. So scientific articles, original scientific articles means whatever research your professors are doing, that is getting published, or that they are creating manuscripts and submitting and finally getting published. Then reviews, which we will discuss right now. And then there are case reports. So case reports are also interesting. As a pharmacist or as a healthcare professional, if you have seen some interesting case, for example, let us say there is a patient who had COVID, a lot of comorbid conditions, and then he did not develop any lung abnormalities, but he developed some problems with his vision. Yeah, I'm just giving you thoughts. So this was an interesting case, and this comes as a half-page or one-column case report, so that you can write articles like these also. So keep this in mind. So case reports are also important because to the world you are telling or specifying some important case. Then maybe many of you know, I'm sure if all the faculty members know this, what is IMRD, IMRAD or IMR small AD format. So 1980 formal manuscript format was published. It is nothing but introduction, methods, results, and discussion. So this is A, small a is for and this is required this has been made compulsory by ICMJE. This is the International Committee for Medical Journal Editors. So you see the website, so you can go through the website to understand more about this format. Then this is very important slide. When you write this, any manuscript or any article you want to publish, these are the things which you should focus on. So introduction, what did you or others do? So when we start with introduction, sometimes we call this as a background knowledge. So what other people have done, why you are doing it. So all this will come under background, rational. So rational can be part of introduction also. So existing knowledge, what are your plans? Methods, how did you do it? Methods should tell how exactly you have done it. Results, what did you find? And finally, discussion, what does it all mean? So please remember these formats. Whenever you are writing any manuscript, remember these questions. Your life will become very easy. No unnecessary tension. You will have no unnecessary tension. And when you are ready with all this, then finally you go on writing abstract. So let me tell you, writing method section is very easy. This is what you are doing. Yeah, introduction is pretty easier because getting background knowledge is also easy. Rational, you need to, as a student, you need to discuss with your professors, supervisors, why we are doing it. Results are pretty easy because this is what you are going to get when you do any experiment or write a review. What is difficult is discussion. So I got XYZ results. How do they compare with other researchers? Do they fit? Are they on the same side, whatever other researchers have found? If yes, why? If Dr. Pawar has done similar research, but my research is contradictory to his research. माझा research आणि त्यांचा research जुळत नाहीये findings. So this is also okay, but why? I need to tell why. So discussion should be focusing on results, but why we are getting these results, comparison. And finally, you write a conclusion, you pass on the message to the entire research community, but conclusion should be always based on whatever results you see. You cannot give general advice. So these are initial slides. So I quickly want to tell you what is draft manuscript, preprint paper and article. So not for faculty members. So text is a draft till it is submitted to the journal. So I have not submitted anything to journal. Whatever you students have done is called as a draft type of file, at which point it becomes a manuscript. So when it is submitted, it becomes a manuscript. When the manuscript is accepted, it will become a preprint. When it gets published, it will become a paper, which is synonymous to publication. Then we say it's a publication or it's an article. What is a peer review? So colleagues or experts in this field, particular field, pharmaceutics people, they will review your submitted manuscript. They will give their opinions, and that is called as a peer review for evaluation. So let us go to the next slide. Pawar sir, clear yeta hai na aikala?
Sir, clear.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now these slides are really important from today's seminar or discussion point of view. Literature search databases. Which databases you should use? I normally use PubMed Medline, which is good enough for pharmacy. If not, I go to Google Scholar, because Google Scholar does not give, there are no filters like PubMed Medline. I will tell you what exactly I mean by filters. So you know Google Scholar very well. Do not use Google. Google is a search engine, like Yahoo is a search engine, yeah, or Safari is a search engine. Never ever in your life say, sir, I did search in Google. No, Google is just a search engine, web engine. Then PubMed Medline, it's from NLM, National Library of Medicine, and it's a very good search in. It's a very good database. And then there are government databases. Example, Census of India. You can see the site here. Let me tell you, if you look at this huge data, more than, let us say, 10,000 PhD students can get their PhDs. Yeah, doctoral students can finish their PhD. There is so huge data. So all our faculty members should sometime look at Census of India. There is huge amount of data under census. Which references I should use? So yesterday, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, Pawar sir said you should have at least 20 to 50 references at the end. But you can use databases, government journals, books, conferences, and newspapers. Now, I'm sure Pawar sir, everyone has a laptop.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go to next slide. Okay. So let us look at this slide. Let us do the literature search. I will tell you, let us do that in a minute. So look at this literature search, go to PubMed Medline. In a minute, I will tell you when. So your topic for today is quality control and regulatory perspectives of medical devices, a systematic review. Pawar sir, कुणाचा topic है? पहिलाच topic होता. First topic in your list.
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir.
Yeah.
समृद्धी तुझा होता ना?
Yes, faculty कोण होती आपल्याकडची?
Sutar, sir.
Sutar sir, this is the topic given by Sutar sir.
सर बाहेरच्या सरांनी टॉपिक्स दिले होते आणि त्यातला स्टुडंटनी सिलेक्ट केला होता. समृद्धी, शी इज माय स्टुडंट.
Okay, good. So Sutar sir, I had just taken this as an example. So there was not enough time, so I said let me try first topic. So students, quality. Look at this topic name: quality control and regulatory perspectives of medical devices system. This is what I had done a little bit change. Devices a systematic review. This is my title. This is the way you should submit a manuscript. Or you can also say a systematic review of quality control and regulatory perspectives of medical devices. Both ways it will look good. Then what keywords I should use? I have seen a lot of students, what they do is they directly type in the search window, quality control and regulatory perspectives of medical devices and systematic review. This is not good. So when you look at the topic, please discuss with your supervisor, professors, and try to understand what exactly they are, why they have given you this topic. So now look at this title. Their intention is to understand not medical devices as such. Their intention is to understand what are the quality control methods, which quality control techniques are used, what are the regulatory issues, which regulatory bodies from different countries. So this is the overall idea. So based on which you can frame your keywords. I thought of quality control as one keyword, comma, regulations, medical devices, and then you can connect these keywords with and or. So if I say quality control and regulations and medical devices, this is one way. This is the way you should do the search for this particular topic, but it is always possible to do the search like medical devices and quality control or regulations. So medical devices remains common. What you are doing is you are combining it with regulations or you are combining it with medical device, regulations. So we will do this search. But what I also want to emphasize is, let us look at this right side. How many of you students, please unmute yourself. How many of you seen this movie, A Suitable Boy, on Netflix? किती लोकांनी बघितले मूवी? कोणी बघितले का? फॅकल्टीनी बघितले का ही वेब सिरीज?
नसेल पाहिली फॅकल्टीनी सर.
No, sir. No, sir. Not
मी पाहिले सर.
कोण बोलतंय? मला
मनीष वाणे सर.
वाणी सर. खूप छान वेब सिरीज होती.
Yes, sir.
Young students, please see this. There were some controversies, but we are not going into controversies. Excellent series by BBC and taken over by Netflix. And
sir, I have also seen it.
Okay, so there is a young girl and her mother is trying to find a groom for her, and she gives so much advice. He is right for you, he is not right for you. And if you know, in Marathi we say आखूड शिंगी बहु दुधी. मला गाय कशी पाहिजे, जिची शिंग आखूड आहे आणि ती खूप दूध देईल, तशीच ही तिची आई आहे. Mother has a similar nature. She says, I want a boy who is fair, I want a boy who has best job, lot of money, XYZ. And finally what happens, it becomes this girl's life becomes difficult. It is difficult to find a boy, suitable boy for her, and excellent series. So my intention of showing you this picture and talking about this movie or Akhud Shingi Bahududi guy is, if you have more keywords and connect them via and, then you will get less results. Please try to understand. If I put quality control regulations, medical devices, then implanted medical devices, wearable medical devices, then if I combine with and, then naturally I will have very, very less options. Yeah, so try to keep minimum keywords through which you can get your systematic review done. So please remember this point in mind. So my dear students, now please everyone should go to PubMed. Look at this website. PubMed.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. You can also Google PubMed Medline. Go to that web page, and when you are done, tell me. Power, sir?
Yes, sir.
So I did PubMed Medline web search, and now I'm going into PubMed. National Library of, you can see my page, Power, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So students, please go to this particular website on your desktop or laptop. Power, sir, एकदा सगळ्यांना विचारून घ्या, गेले का?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. They are doing.
They are doing.
Yes.
Tell me when they are done. Just raise your hand. Students, you can raise your hand so we know.
Student, please, there is an option reaction. Please go to there and
Yes.
yeah. I could see 5 students have raised the hands.
Yeah, not literally raise your hands.
Yeah, now more are there.
Okay. Okay. काय करायचं जायचं पुढे पवार सर?
हो सर.
Okay. Now let us type quality control. Let us go to advanced search. You see this advanced? Let us go to advanced search. Yeah, click on advanced and let us go to advanced search. And in all fields, let us do title abstract search. Title / abstract, which means whatever keywords I am giving should be there in or abstract. Yeah, not anywhere in the article, because otherwise this article will not be of much use. When someone puts quality control, regulations, medical devices keywords in title and abstract, it means article must be focusing on these keywords. So always run title, abstract, keyword searches. So now I'm typing my first keyword, quality control. Quality control. And what I'm doing now is I'm giving truncation. Yeah, what I did was shift and 8. Keep the shift button pressed and hit the key of 8. So you will get a star. And this is called as a truncation. I will come to what is truncation and why we do it. Yeah. Now click on add. On the right side, you will see add button and then regulations. Regulations. My next keyword is regulations. I am saying and my third keyword, again title abstract, I am not changing it. I am doing medical devices. So medical devices, combining it with and. Yeah, if just raise hands and say you are done with this. Power sir baga, then I will hit search button.
So if you are having any problem, student, you please unmute, you ask your query if you are not getting anything.
16 students have raised their hands. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 students. Yeah, 20.
Students, please feel free if you have any difficulty, interrupt in between. Everyone okay? Anyone has problem? Naina, kunala problem naina?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, good enough. So now what I'm doing is I'm hitting the search button. Search. Now I'm on this National Library of Medicine web page. And what I see in the search window is, see, this is the way search will appear. Yeah, a big bracket, quality, small bracket, quality control star. We are not concerned with this. Now let us go slightly down. And we got only 12 results. Yeah, we got only 12 results. You see this 12 results, everyone?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. And now I want to show you how do we get limits. So go on the left side. This is the first limit we will give. Free full text. Click here, free full text. And how many we have?
Now 5.
5 results. So this is just an example. Yeah. So whenever you did this, so I want to remove free full text for a minute, and then I will note down without any limits. I got 12 results. Yeah. So I will note down this reading, 12 results. First limit applied by me was free full text. And from 12, I went to 5. Okay. And then I will go a little bit down on the left side, still down. And what you will see is, maybe you won't see this English. Do you have something called as additional filters button, Power sir, on the left?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is there at the end.
Yeah, click on additional filter button. Students, click on additional filter button and you will see tab for language. Check that tab and hit OK. OK or show. I think show button must be there. काय आहे Power sir तिकडे?
Sir, languages आहेत त्यामध्ये.
त्याला इंग्लिशला सिलेक्ट करा. Select English language.
Yes. Yes, sir. Selected.
And when you select English language, there are 5 articles. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope everyone understood this. So if after applying English language, if there are lesser number of articles, you will need to note down. Now let us try one more thing. Let us go down and try to give the filter of years. Okay, years. I want to do last 5 years. You see this publication date. So I will
Yeah.
click 5 years. I want to see 5-year data. From 5, I went to 4. Now there are only 4 results. Yeah. Everyone is okay? Everyone has 4 results?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now, Pawar sir, let them do one more thing. Let us go back. So I hope everyone understood this process, right? First, whenever you do search, note down the number of publications which are appearing. Then next thing you do is go click on the free full text. Next, click on language English, and then select whatever number of years you want to do the search. Now, my request to all of you is just go back to advanced search button. Advanced search button. Yes, PubMed Advanced Search Builder. And now, instead of quality control, please use the keywords quality, regulations, medical devices. I am removing the word control, quality, regulations, medical devices, and I will stop sharing the screen. And now you need to tell me how many results you are getting. So keywords.
Sir, can I ask a doubt?
Sure, yes.
Sir, basically when we started the search, you
Yes.
had got initially 12 results, whereas I don't know why, but I did the same thing and I got 8 results. And as we started adding filters, my number of results kept on decreasing. Like last we had 4 and
How many
I
you
got 2.
You got 2. Okay. And who is that?
Sir, Varun Pandey.
Varun, let us solve your Varun. What should we do is let us run a quick search of quality, regulations, and medical devices, and then let us check your problem. Let us check your problem. Yeah. Varun?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So I will also run a search now. Quality.
Sir, I faced the same problem as Varun.
Okay, no problem. So
Same here, sir.
we are there to help you. So first, are you in? Do you see pubmed.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/advanced/? Do you see this website on the top?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now type quality. And under quality, do title abstract search, not any other search. Title abstract.
Yes, sir. Done.
And use other keywords. What was the other keyword?
Regulation and medical devices.
Perfect. And did you use the truncation? I forgot to use the truncation. Did you use the truncation?
No, sir.
Okay, so let us run a search again. Quality, truncation, title search, quality, and everything in small letters. Yeah, everything in small letters. Quality, truncation, title abstract search. Add regulations, truncation, title abstract search, and medical devices truncation. Okay, and then hit search button. How many you have? I have 88.
Yes, sir. Same 88.
Varun?
Sir, 23.
Is
I
that
use
23?
truncations. Sir, Varun, I use truncations for all the 3 words, right?
Yes, Varun, let me share the screen. Let me share the screen and you check your search window. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Varun,
Yes, sir.
you got how many articles?
23 results. Yeah.
23 results. And what about rest of the people? How many you have? Any-
Okay, sir. That last time we had applied filters, so I will remove that first. Maybe
Yeah.
then.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, 88.
88. So everyone is on same page. Anyone less than 88? Power sir, कोणाकडे 88 पेक्षा कमी आहे?
No, sir.
सगळ्यांकडे 88 आहेत. Now let us apply first filter of free full text. Free full text. How many you have? After free full text.
23.
23.
23.
Give me a minute. 23 na, you people apply the filter of English language. English language चा filter घ्या. किती होतात बघा तुमचे.
Sir, 21.
Yeah, sir. 21.
Okay, let me apply English language filter. 21. Okay. And now let us do search of last 5 years. किती येतात? How many you have? 16?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and remove this last 5 years. Let us click on 10 years. How many you have? 18.
Yes, sir. 18.
So this is my suggestion to all supervisors, guides, and students. Whenever you do limit your searches, please discuss with your professor. 18 is definitely better than 16. Yeah, or you can also say, you should feel free to say I will apply specific dates. Let us go down and custom range. Do you see this custom range?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can click on the custom range and you should say what is the start date and what is the end date. So I'll say 2021. We are in month of May, but I'll say April, that is 04, and I'll say date. April has 30 days. So I'll say 30. And here I want to start from, let us say 2000. Yeah? 2000. I'll say month is 01 and date is 01. So January 2000 till this month, yeah, till present, something like till present. And I will say apply. And now let us see how many results I have. I have 59 results. Do you get 59 results? Power sir, students?
Sir, I got 21 results.
Yeah, sir. Even I got 21.
Tell me your years. Limit.
Sir, 1st January 2000 to 30 April 2021.
You see my screen? Do you have same values?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Or there is any mistake from 2000/1/1 to 2021/4/30. Do you have same number?
Yes, sir. Same.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, same.
Anyone has my numbers? 59. कुणाला आलाय का 59 का नाही आलाय?
No, sir. 21 only.
Okay.
No, sir. 23.
Shastri madam, here I got 58.
58.
Sir, when I removed the free full text filter, then I got 59 results.
Okay, yeah, correct. So free full text is gone. So let us click on free full text and we have 21. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know why my filter was automatically removed. Free full text, you have 21 now. Students, you have 21?
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. So Shastri madam, somehow this filter was removed automatically. So maybe it's same case in your results, 21.
Yes, sir. I also got 21.
Yeah. So now let us come out of this. So I hope you know how to do searches and how to apply limits in PubMed Medline. And what you should do is for every filter, you should write down how many hits you are getting. We will come back to this at a later stage. Now let me go to presentation again.
So can you tell about the truncation?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Why we do
Okay.
truncation, I'm coming to it. So this is what I said. Everyone should run a search now on PubMed. Run a Medline adverse search on medical devices, quality control. So quality control did not give us good enough hits. So we did only quality and regulations. And then let me see whether I have, yeah. So let us go to this slide first for truncation. What is truncation? You can see this slide. So truncation, which is also called as stimming, is a technique which will broaden your search. Sometimes what happens is we do spelling mistakes or everything is not included. So quality. So something qualities, for example, instead of using the word quality, if I want to use plural, or regulation, if there are papers with regulations or regulatory, yeah, when you use truncation, everything will be used. So to use truncation, enter the root of the word and put the truncation symbol at the end. So this is the reason we said quality truncation, regulation truncation, medical devices truncation. So medical device, it should be medical device truncation. So it will capture medical devices, medicine devices, something like this, variations. So the database will return the result that include any ending of that root word. For example, if you type child and truncation in your search window, then child, child's, children, children's, childhood. If you have genetic truncation, then genetic, genetics, genetically. So all these variations will be captured. You won't miss anything from your search. So this is the reason we use truncations. So let me go back to the slide, earlier slide, which we missed. Okay, so this is what we already did, run a search and data. Now, what is very important is, please focus your attention. Now I have 21 results. What I should do next? So what you should do next, or what data you want to capture from these whatever results you have got, depends upon what is your aim, why you are writing this article. So this is what I thought for Sutar sir. This is what I thought for this particular project, systematic review, data extraction for medical devices, quality and regulations. So what I want to capture, if I am supervisor of this particular student, I will capture the year data. In last 20 years, how many publications are there per year, and what is the trend? Are these articles growing? Are these manuscripts growing? Submission is growing, or is there any specific period, or is there any specific year in which there were maximum number of publications? And then it is a variation. There is variation, or it is decreasing. Based on which students, I will write the discussion. Let us say I will say in 2021 there are maximum publications compared to earlier years. This is my finding in the results. So then I will try to correlate. I will try to find out why this is happening. And then I'm just giving you wild thought on this. I will try to find out, and I will say yes, because of COVID pandemic, there are a lot of studies happening in medical devices, which might be low risk, medium risk, and high risk kind of devices. But I will try to justify. I need to always justify why there are very high results in specific year. Then I will try to capture the gender of the author, first author. You cannot capture everything. So first author articles. So if there are, let us say 30% articles by females and 70% articles are males, then it is very important finding, which means you should find out, this is the result. In discussion, you should say females should be really motivated to take part in research and publication. And my view is supported by XYZ author or XYZ scientist from Europe or India or blah, 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 which are saying same thing. And results have also shown that women researchers do excellent research, but they fail to publish. I'm just giving you thoughts, what you should write in discussion. Then next thing is country. I will try to capture country from all this. I will make an Excel sheet. So I'm capturing in Excel sheet year. All the years, right? All the 20 years. And then number of articles. Similarly, I will make a table of gender and number of articles. Again, I will make a table of country and articles. India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, blah, 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 South Asian countries, European countries, USA, and so on. If your country list is becoming too much, because there are so many countries in the world, then what you can do is you can club the countries. You can say Europe, you can say North America, South America, Asia, something like this you can do and find out number of articles. Now let us say in Asian countries, you got least number of articles, very less number of articles, which means Asian countries are falling back on or they are falling behind on the medical devices research. Of course, quality and regulatory issues, focus is lesser. And then you need to again find out, do the search in various publications. Maybe in one of your publication, you find out the reasons, you will get the results. You can also look at medical devices market in Asia and other countries. And then you can justify by saying there is less business scope in Asian market, or it requires high number of it requires larger investment in the research of medical devices. Companies are not ready. There is a lack of human resource, trained people, blah, 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 XYZ things, because of which in Asia, there are lesser number of publications. Please remember, we are Indians. So even if you club India under Asian countries, you should also always have a input for India. Yeah. So Asian countries, let us say there are 20 articles, 20 publications, but you should also say out of Asian countries, India had 9 articles. So this is also very important. Then what I'll capture is regulatory authority. So which regulatory authority has been mentioned in these articles? Maybe EMA, European Medicines Authority, or let us say TGA, Therapeutic Good Administration Authority in Australia, or maybe US FDA, something like this. I'll try to capture. So how many articles have mentioned TGA? How many articles did mention Indian FDA? How many articles mention US FDA? How many articles mention specific European regulatory authorities? This is also important aspect, because which means people belong to that particular area are taking inputs from respective regulatory authorities. I'll also try to capture therapeutic area of medical devices from these publications. So I will, all of you know, because you are in MPharm, or I don't know, are there any if there are any BPharm students, therapy area means how many articles are talking about endocrinology, how many articles are talking about devices in use of for infection, let us say for oncology and so on. So read these articles and then try to club them under specific therapy area. So I will not say club it like make very minute areas like diabetes, hypertension, pulmonary hypertension. No. So try to club it. When you read this, for this particular project, this thing is not very difficult because you have limited number of articles. But when you become a full-fledged researcher in later stage of your life, you might get 1,000 articles, and then going into therapy area, minute therapy area becomes difficult. So it is always better to club the therapy area. And then your graphs also look good. Instead of getting one article for diabetes, one article for hypertension, if you club it, then it looks nice. So therapy area, medical devices. So then you can say, okay, there is a lot of research going on based on my results in the field of diabetes. And why? Because people are becoming sluggish. It is related to it. Maybe because of pandemic like COVID, people are at home, people are eating junk food. Similar results have been shown that there is increase in diabetes. All countries are becoming, there is a sudden increase in the diabetic population and so on. I'm just giving thoughts on how to write the discussion, why you see these results. Next thing is category of medical devices. So this you need to talk with your supervisor. Devices are classified as low risk, intermediate risk, and high risk. So maybe some of the articles will mention they will not mention the risk, but from the devices, whatever devices they are mentioning, try to find out. For example, thermometer. We use thermometer to measure the temperature, body temperature. It is a low risk device. So maybe article will mention thermometer in the bracket low risk, but it is also possible that it will not mention, because that might not be the intention of the writer who has published this particular manuscript. So you can find out, for example, let us say we are talking about the stents, cardiac stents. So cardiac stents are can be classified as high risk. yeah, or classified as high risk. So when you say stents, try to Google around and find out what category of device it is. So try to make a table of how many articles talked about low risk, how many of them were focused on intermediate, how many of them were focused on high risk. Also remember, what might happen is sometimes in these hits, results, what hits means results you are getting, there might be a review. So if you have a review article, like the way you are writing review article, so you need to decide whether you will take a accept review article. Pawar sir, Sutar sir, when we write a systematic review, we normally do not take any other review into consideration. So supervisors, please remember this, because it's again a review. How you will capture the data. So it has to be an independent article. Yeah, then next point is which quality system they are mentioning. Is it current good manufacturing practices? Are they talking about systems? Are they talking about quality issues related to ICH? So make a table of quality system, whatever quality systems, and under CGMP, how many articles mention CGMP? How many of them mention ISO? How many of them mention ISH? And also please remember, a very important point is there might be one article which is mentioning all three. So even if your total number of articles are 21, your denominator might not be 21. Sorry, your nominator versus आहे ते 21 राहणार नाही कदाचित. Why? Because one article mentioning all three. So let us say we get 21 results. So there is one, all the 20 articles are mentioning only one point. One is mentioning CGMP, other is mentioning ISO, and so on. But there is one article mentioning all three. So your total number for quality system might be bigger than or more than 21. Are you getting it, students? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And it is also possible that some articles might not mention quality system. There might be, I might have written any article which talks about quality, but it does not mention CGMP, ISO, ICH, or any other thing, specific quality regulation. So it is always possible to get more than 21. It is always possible to get less than 21. So finally, whenever you create tables, you need to convert these into percentages. So quality system. So for example, total number you are getting, let us say 30, but your articles are only 20, but it is possible to get 30 hits for quality system because some articles are mentioning CGMP, ISO, some are mentioning CGMP, ISO, ICH. So you are getting, let us say, finally 30 total. Then you need to convert this into percentages. CGMP, how many articles? Say 5. And what is the denominator we got? 30, because total is 30. So 5 out of 30, 1:6, which is around 16%. ISO, how many articles are mentioning ISO? 12. So 12 divided by 30. Yes. So you need to remember what is the denominator? Total. No, it should not be 21. It should be how many quality systems are mentioned in totality. Any doubt? Any confusion regarding this, students?
No, sir.
Okay. So am I going very fast or is it okay?
It's okay, sir.
Okay. Then next thing is issues associated with poor quality. So it is important as a pharmacist to find out whether these articles are mentioning issues associated with poor quality. For example, adverse effect. So there might be an article which says, we have seen because of quality problems, there was a risk of coagulation, or there was a risk of, let us say, hyperthermia, increase in temperature, or there was a risk reported adverse event of infection and fever in patients. So then I'm trying to read the article, all the articles, and I'm listing down the issues, or I'm listing down the adverse effect. Fever, how many articles are mentioning fever? Clotting, how many articles are mentioning clotting? So it is possible all articles might not mention adverse effect, but it is good to capture adverse effect. So Sutar sir, this is under you, right?
Yes, sir.
So Sutar sir, what I had done is these were just brief thoughts, but you can have definitely more heads under data extraction. I only captured here country, regulatory authority, category, and adverse effect. So you can tell them to make an Excel sheet and try to capture more points.
Okay, sir.
Now let us go to next slide. We already saw this truncation. Now I want to show you this slide. This is called as Prisma guideline. Students, this is really important when you go into PhD programs or even at the MPharm level when you go into industry. Prisma is preferred reporting atoms for systematic reviews and meta-analysis. Let me read this. Really, slides should not be read, but this is really important. It is an evidence-based minimum set of atoms aimed at helping authors to report a wide array of systematic reviews and meta-analysis that assess the benefits and harms of healthcare intervention. Prisma focuses on ways in which authors can ensure a transparent and complete reporting of this type of research, better reporting quality. So why do we have these guidelines? Main intention is research should be reported clearly. If Pawar sir has done some research, Sutar sir has done some research, if I'm reading their research, I should have a clarity what exactly they are saying. And for this, there is a particular chart. So look at this chart. This is exactly what I was telling you. Note down whatever hits you are getting when you enter, hit enter on the search button. So records identified through database searching, records identified through other sources. They are used different sources. Then records after duplicates, record screen of relevance, record excluded, full text assessed, and so on. So this is the flow chart, how you are doing the searches and how you are going towards your results. Any doubt in this, students? Feel free because this is for you. Kunala kai doubt hai ka? Varun, who else is here? Varun, Arti, Varun, Abhijit,
Hello,
Sutar,
hello students.
Sir,
yes.
सर जसं रेकॉर्ड आयडेंटिफाईड थ्रू डेटाबेस सर्चिंग, दिस मीन्स जे आपण पबमेड वगैरे किंवा गुगल सर्च केलं हे झालं. आणि थ्रू
नाही डेटाबेस सर्चिंग इज वाया गुगल. येस,
थ्रू अदर सोर्सेस मीन्स बुक्स झालं, राईट? लाईक बुक्स आपण म्हणू शकतो. देन व्हॉट इज द थर्ड वन सर? डुप्लिकेट्स रिमूव्ड मीन्स म्हणजे ते काही.
एक्सलेंट क्वेश्चन. आय विल कम टू इट. व्हॉट्स युअर नेम? आय डिड नॉट गेट युअर नेम.
सर वरुण.
Sorry, Varun. Sorry, I have minimized this participant window, so I don't see any name.
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
So Varun, let us not talk about books right now. Let us say there are on the top there are two boxes. One is records identified through PubMed Medline, and records identified through, let us say, Web of Science. So everyone, please understand, we are using two databases. One is PubMed and one is Web of Science. Now, next thing is records after duplicates are removed. See, Varun, what might happen is PubMed Medline is giving you 50 hits and Web of Science is giving you 60 hits. But try to understand, researchers, when they publish this particular publication or manuscript or article might go into both databases. So it is not 50 plus 60, 110. Varun, you understand? You are getting me?
Yeah, some common like
Correct.
points might be there, so that we have to remove. Okay.
Yeah, no, not common points, some common articles might be there, Varun.
Okay.
Maybe Pawar sir's article, Paul Shettiwar sir's article is appearing in both databases. Similarly, Shastri madam's and Tagalpalliwar sir's article is appearing in these databases. So what you need to do is you need to consider only one. Pawar sir's जे article आहे ते एकदाच. Shastri madam's article आहे ते एकदाच. Tagalpalliwaranचं आहे ते एकदाच. So this is the reason I'm saying records should be finally what is the hit after removing the duplicates? दोन database मध्ये. Similarly, if you are using books and databases, there might not be duplicate because book is written on the different perspective. But this will definitely happen when you use more than two databases. Yeah, Varun, is it okay? Should we go ahead?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now let us see this. Give me a minute. Okay. So students, please, what I'll do at a later stage is I will in this chat box, I will post my self-medication review article which I wrote. This is, I do not want to share it because it is mine. Yeah, this is just an example. So look at these methods. Let me read slowly. This is the way you should write methods. Better understanding of diseases and health, growth in information technology, number of available medications and drug information have been identified as key factors contributing to increase in self-medication practices in the last decade. So I wrote a review on self-medication practices. And this is something like a preamble, why I'm doing this. So better understanding of diseases and health and growth in IT, number of available medications and drug information are the key factors finally leading to increase in self-medication in last decade. And this is the reason I have done this particular review. So based on this, authors search publications. So you can say same thing about this quality. In last decade, it has been seen that there are many issues associated with quality aspects of medical devices. There have been a lot of incidences of adverse events or adverse reactions related to medical devices, and regulatory agencies have advised stricter control on marketing and sales of these devices, something like this. And this is the reason for doing a systematic review on this particular topic. So then you can say, based on this, authors search publications for the last 15 years or 5 years or something like this, between 1st of January 2000 to 31st of January 2015. This was my limits when I did the review, from databases, namely PubMed, and I also used Web of Science. Title abstract search was conducted with a combination of keywords: self-medication, self-prescriptions, non-prescriptions, questionnaire. Truncation was used to ensure retrieval of all possible variations of search terms. So this is the way you should write in methods, what exactly you did. Then I also want to show you background and rationale to do systematic review. Pawar sir, आपल्याला वेळ आहे ना?
Yes, sir.
Students, you are still okay? You're not sleeping? Varun?
Yes, sir, we are there.
Yes,
You are
sir.
there? Okay. I hear only Varun, so I thought everyone is sleeping and very tired. So background and rationale to do systematic review. Why we are doing this? So here you need to write why it is important to do systematic review of your particular topic, and also rationale. I forgot to add rationale to do systematic review. So now I am saying what I said was several systematic reviews of self-medication have been written for specific population, like adolescents, elderly population, medical students, for particular country or particular disease. But there was not a global, but it's a global health issue, and there has not been a comprehensive review. So for this particular topic of quality control and regulations of medical devices, you can have similar wording. Several reviews have been written regarding quality or regulations surrounding medical devices, but there is no review which has talked about in totality about quality control and regulations. And this is the reason we have taken efforts to come out with systematic review. These are just my thoughts. Before using these sentences, you need to check whether there is a comprehensive systematic review or not. Let us go to next slide. Okay. So this is a way you should type. This is based on Prisma guidelines, what I showed you. So this was my search strategy. Literature search databases, PubMed, Medline, Web of Science. I used 2 databases. What was the period from this to this? Keywords, whatever keywords I used. What was the filter? I used English language. And because it was self-medication, I also added a filter of human studies. For quality control of medical devices, you can think of, you don't need to really think of human studies, whether it is human or animal. Results of studies were 1663. And then now let us look down. This is really, really important. What do you do now after getting 1663 results? You should look at title and abstracts. Don't download full text articles. So look at title and abstracts. Let us go back to Medline for a minute. Yeah, let us go back to Medline, whatever results we got. So everyone sees this first article. Why should we have a periodic safety and performance program for medical devices? Do you all see this on screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Tavakoli Golpaigani. Yeah, let us, you can read this here also. So now everyone should focus on the title. Title says, why should we have a periodic safety and performance program for medical devices? Does it fit our subject of this review? Yes, it is talking about medical devices. It is talking about safety and performance, which is related. and read the abstract quickly. Safety and performance testing of medical devices in the medical sector is one of the key factors in improving public health. Acquiring results of some investigations indicate a need for new and severe regulations on periodic performance verifications, and this is continued. So in view, there might be a view where you see details also. See, if I click here, maybe we will see more details. Let us see this. Let us click here for a minute. Yeah. So if I click here, then I can see full abstract. Yeah. You see this full abstract. Yeah. So you can always read a full abstract. I'm going back. But what I'm trying to say is you have only 21 results. There is, at this stage, there is no need to read all the articles, full text articles. So now let us look at next article, and then we'll stop looking at this particular website. New regulations for medical devices, rationale, advances and impact on research and patient care. This is also interesting. Title also suffices our search and systematic review. Then a series of events relating to inferior medical devices has brought about changes, quality control, and so on. So this also fits. I want to show you something. Pawar sir.
Yes, sir.
Pawar
Yes,
sir, students na माहिती आहे का की हे वेब PubMed मधनं फायनल इयर रिझल्ट्स कसे डाउनलोड करायचे?
हो सर, माहित आहे.
हे इथे क्लिक करून
हो, येस सर.
आपण हे सेव्ह कसे करायचे, सेंड कसे करायचे माहिती आहे ना त्यांना?
हो, येस सर, माहिती.
Okay, very good, very good. If not, then talk to your respective guides. So now let us go back. Yes. So title abstract review we will do. Then exclusion of the duplicates, whatever Varun was asking. So there were 342 duplicates. There were some irrelevant studies. So you might not find all the studies are relevant. The way I was telling you, hey, घ्यायचं का article, ते घ्यायचं का article. If you find something is not relevant. So when I did my systematic review, I found opinion or critic of the previous studies. So let us say there is an article by Professor Pawar. And based on his article in the, there is also article from my side in the search results. But what I had done, my article is not original article. What I had done is I am giving critic or I am giving opinion on Pawar sir's article. So reject these type of articles because they are not adding value. I'm only saying Pawar sir's article has these positive points, this negative points. So, and my article is published, but it is of no use. It doesn't add any value to our systematic review. So critics' opinions rejected. Focus on drug dependency. So if you find something which is not related, maybe there are some reviews by, there are some editorial comments, something which is not related, just reject it. But remember, look at this. I had 1,663 studies, and coming down to less number of articles is very difficult. And there were so many articles which I rejected. There were 1,181 articles which I rejected. So you cannot give reasons for all the articles. In your systematic review, you need to mention few reasons. You cannot mention why 1,181 results. की एवढे सगळे रिजेक्शनचे reasons mention करायची गरज नाही. But try to mention at least 5-6 reasons the way I have mentioned. Yeah, that is enough. And finally, you should say studies included in the systematic reviews were 140. So this is the literature search strategy. Let us go to next slide. Very, very important. So this is called as screening and eligibility criteria. What we say is pair of reviewers. So Sutar sir, only one student is doing this review, right? Systematic review.
Yes, sir.
It is for one student. But please remember when you, not to Sutar sir, but students, please remember, in reality, there is never a single person doing a systematic review. So it is always a pair of reviewers. And what we scientifically called is 4 eyes principle. 2 डोळे आणि 4 डोळे. 4 डोळे बघतायत हे. So 2 डोळ्यांनी बघण्यापेक्षा तोच the database 4 डोळ्यांनी बघितला तर it will be more better. So independently, for pair of reviewers independently screen the resultant literature from PubMed and Web of Science. By reviewing their titles and abstracts, search was limited to articles in English language available as full text publications. Eligible studies were selected by so and so. Now let us come to this particular point. 2 reviewers appraised the full text for each study independently. So पवार सर आहेत आणि मी आहे, लिमये आणि पवार हे 2 independent reviewers आहेत. ते दोघंही reviewers duplicates, after removing the duplicates, Pawar and Limaye are independently looking at the articles. Let us say there are 140 articles, and Pawar and Limaye both are looking independently at these articles. And finally, Pawar sir selects from 140, 130, and I select 135. So finally काय आमच्या दोघांमध्ये डिस्क्रिपन्सी आहे पवार सरांच्यात आणि माझ्यात. मी 5 आर्टिकल जास्त घेतली because I feel Pawar sir might have thought these 5 articles are not necessary and he has removed or deleted, but I feel they are necessary. So any discrepancies between 2 reviewers were resolved through discussion or involving a 3rd reviewer as arbiter if necessary. So we involved Baheti sir, and Baheti sir's decision was final. He said, okay, Pawar sir, you are thinking of 130, Limaye sir, you are thinking of 135, but Limaye sir, I think these 5 articles should not be taken. So whatever Pawar sir saying is right. Yeah, so Baheti sir is 3rd reviewer. He will also take a look and he will finally give a suggestion. And this is called as an arbiter. And finally, a 3rd reviewer checked all the excluded included studies. Baheti sir had a look at excluded included studies to validate the final selection of publications. Kiti घ्यायची ते Baheti sirani finally आम्हाला सांगितलं. Limiting the search to these 2 databases, this is our limitation. Or for students, you have used one database, Google or Google Scholar or PubMed. You can say limiting the search to only one database may not provide access to all the studies related to quality control and regulations of medical devices and may influence the results, and authors are aware of this as a study limitation, or author is aware of study limitation. Let us go to next slide. Yeah, so I already told you how to do the data extraction. Yeah, so I captured these many data, these many points. So I already told you quality regulations. I told you already what components you need to capture. So please remember, this is called as a component detail, which you are trying to extract from each study. Then how do you write discussion? What have you seen in the results and how do you justify your findings as compared to other studies? Are there any matchings? I said, yes, my systematic review has shown some finding that there are a lot of adverse events related to medical devices. And then I will do literature search and I'll say, yes, a researcher, Dr. Anil Pawar, working in United Kingdom, has also reported adverse events. So my results are in similar manner or are on similar lines. And why? I need to also justify why my results are on the similar lines. I will say he has done searches in the same time period, or he has used same therapy areas, and so and so. I can also say my results are not in match with Pawar sir from United Kingdom. If not, why they are not matching? Maybe he has used different parameters, different limits, different years, and so on. So now let us go to next slide. You also need to have something like this. What are study strengths? So this you can also say Sutar sir and student looking at searches. This is the first systematic review of quality control and regulations related to medical devices. A rigorous methodology was used. If you have used 4 eyes principle, 3rd reviewer, which included a very sensitive and comprehensive search strategy, a duplicate and independent selection process, and a duplicate and independent data review process. And also you need to mention limitations. We used 2 databases or 1 database. My review was for last 10 years or for 5 years. So we might have missed some of the articles, and articles published in only English language we have considered. So we might miss the important information from other languages. So always mention study strengths and limitations. So journal peer review process or the experts will always know that you understand that study is never foolproof or review is never foolproof. So this is also really important. At the end of the review, implications and contributions. So what are the implications of your systematic review and how it is contributing? So I wrote this particular line, these lines, that this study unfolded the abundance of diverse survey questionnaires to assess self-medication practices. This was a review for questionnaires on self-medication. It enumerated various components, blah, blah, blah. And finally, this review emphasized the need to have a standardized questionnaires to gain the meaningful insights. So similar lines you can write. What is the implication and contribution of your review to scientific community? Then appendix, this is your choice. What happens is I had prepared a questionnaire for doing this survey, but now when you look at these many articles, Varun and other students, you might get a huge number of articles, and journal won't accept your data sets, or journal won't accept your tables, which you might not, because journal has a limitation of pages. So if your article is becoming 15 page, they will say, okay, cut down to 5 page. So what should you do with data? If you feel this data should be shared with research community because it is important for them, then there are sites like Zenodo, where you can upload the data sets and then share your link at the end of the manuscript saying appendix 1, appendix 2, whatever. And then this link is permanently available. At the end of the article, based on your journal guidelines for authors, you should also say funding, no funding sources. If there is no funding, conflict of interest, none declared, and ethical approval not required because it was not a human study. For all of you, this is not a human study. And now I'm coming towards the second last slide, general flow process to write a systematic review. So first topic, when your supervisor gives you a topic, please feel free to talk to your supervisors. Yeah, questions, please. Someone has raised a hand.
Yes, sir. So 2 students are there.
Yes.
So Riddhi.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, what is the exactly conflict of interest means? How we should write that in our review article that it is declared that no conflict of interest are there?
Excellent. Who is your guide for this particular publication?
Sir, Swati Jagdale, ma'am.
Swati Jagdale, ma'am. Okay. And what is your topic?
Recent advances in liquid solid technology.
Okay. So let us say this is, please remember, this is not related to Swati Jagdale madam or anyone. Yeah, I'm just giving you general answer. So let us say 2 possibilities. One is Dr. Swati Jagdale is already working in this particular technology. Yeah, and then because she is working in this particular technology, there might be a conflict of interest, because for her, if this systematic review comes in, it is better for getting the grants. Definitely. Yeah. Or let us say Swati Jagdale madam is working with, let us say, Lupin Pharmaceuticals, and she is working on this particular topic, and she has vested interest. There is a conflict of interest, because for Lupin Pharmaceuticals, it is better if they work with MIT WPU Pharmacy and do this review, then their share value will go high. So do you understand me, what I'm trying to say?
Sir, can you again explain it in simpler language?
Yeah. Okay, very simple language. What's your name? I did not get your name.
Sir, Riddhi Satpute. I'm from pharmaceutics department, sir.
Okay, okay, Riddhi. So let me give you a common example. What is conflict of interest? Riddhi.
Yes, sir.
Riddhi, you work in pharmaceutics lab, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So every day as a dean, I will come to your lab and I'll say, Riddhi, you are doing excellent research. So whenever you are having your lunch, I will come to your lab and say, Riddhi, you are doing excellent research. Yeah. Wow, what a smell of food. Yeah. Every day I'll come there and try it at the lunchtime. Why I'm doing this, Riddhi? During lunchtime when you are having your food. I want to come to your home to have a nice food. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. So there is an intention behind my speech or my thoughts. At your lunchtime, whenever you open your tiffin, I will always be there because I know Riddhi brings excellent food. But what is there on my mouth? Riddhi, you are doing excellent research. You are a very good researcher, but my intention is to eat from your tiffin. So Riddhi, this is very, very general example. Yeah. So this was,
yes, sir.
Example was given to you to make it simple, common example. So similarly, Riddhi, if your supervisor or you might be working in a pharmaceutical company and you have vested interest means kya? Dusre interest. जर हे आर्टिकल पब्लिश झालं तर तुझ्या कंपनीची व्हॅल्यू खूप वर जाईल. तुला शेअर्स म्हणजे काय माहितीये? कंपनीची शेअर व्हॅल्यू, कंपनीची व्हॅल्यू, ब्रँडिंग त्यांचं चांगलं होईल. आणि असं असलं त्याला म्हणतात कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. किंवा माझ्या रिसर्चला खूप माझं सगळीकडे, त्याच्यामुळे देर शुड नॉट बी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. अँड वेन एव्हर युअर सुपरवायझर्स आर गिव्हिंग यू दिस एनी पर्टिक्युलर टॉपिक, यू शुड आस्क देम, सर याच्यात काही तुमच्या बाजूनी बायस आहे का, कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग आहे का? अँड देन दे विल से नो, ऍब्सोल्युटली नॉट. आय एम नॉट इन्व्हॉल्व्ड इन प्रमोशन, ब्रँडिंग, मनी. देर इज नो benefit to me. When there is no benefit to me, we should say there is no conflict of interest. All students might not understand this at this stage, but when you go in the company, all the faculty members know when we call industry colleagues, they mostly don't accept any money. Riddhi, let us say I'm invited from GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, to give a lecture. He will say, I do not want to accept honorarium. Why? कारण त्याची कंपनी अलाउ करत नाही त्याला ते पैसे घ्यायला. We might give 3,000 rupees, which is nothing for him or her, but company doesn't allow. And during his presentation, he will say, first slide will say, these are not my thoughts, and this presentation does not belong to GSK, so there is no conflict of interest. कळलं का? अर्थ कळला?
Yes sir, now got it.
पवार सर, दुसऱ्या कोणाला काय आहे का क्वेश्चन, डाउट कोणाचा?
Hello sir.
Mukul is there.
Yes. Hello sir.
Yes.
This is Mukul Tambe. I am a PhD scholar under Pawar sir.
Yes.
So sir, my doubt is that you explained very well about that search engine. So is it enough that we search in only one search engine, or like some other search engines are also available, like Web of Science, PubMed? There are a variety of them. So whatever search results we have to get and what all things we have to do, that you have explained very well. But whether it is sufficient only based on the primary web engine, or we can go for multiple?
My answer is two search engines are always better. Two databases are always better.
I mean, sir, is it like a bare minimum thing that you should go minimum to?
Yeah.
Or if we go for more, then will there be any like advantages or disadvantages? Any limits? Like between 2 to 10, you can search. More than 10, there will be some problem. Is it anything like that?
Yeah. No, very good question. But this question is at a PhD level, not for MPharm students.
Yes, sir.
I will answer because you are a PhD student.
Yes, sir.
Maximum limit should be 10 because it becomes difficult to, and minimum limit should be 2 at your level, because one database really doesn't help. You will capture minimum number of articles.
Yes, sir.
But why I am saying at later on I will share you free databases also with PhD students.
Yes.
But what happens at the level of MPharm students or any student is, you can apply a filter of free full text.
Yes, sir.
And Scopus, most of the databases are paid databases, and they might give free any full text article. You are aware of this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is a limitation from the finance side. I am new. I am not aware. I never gone to our central library because when I joined, it was closed. So sir and all these people will be able to tell exactly how many databases we have which are freely available to students for free full text. Pawar sir?
Yes sir.
किती डेटाबेसेस आपल्याकडे आहेत ऍक्सेस करायला फ्री फुल टेक्स्ट?
आहे सर, आपल्याकडे 2 ते 3 आहेत ज्याच्या थ्रू आपण करू शकतो. आणि in addition to that, we can download article from SciHub. I don't know how much ethical it is, but through that SciHub we can download article which is paid on Science Direct by using that code.
Okay, very nice, very good. So students, please remember what Pawar sir has said, and also remember what words he has used. How much it is ethical, we are not aware. So when you publish, don't use this database. आपल्याला स्वतःच्या अंडरस्टँडिंग साठी काही हवं असेल तर सर म्हणाले तसं घ्या, पण पब्लिश करताना जे एथिकल नाही आहे, जो आपल्याला अवेलेबल नाही आहे डेटाबेस, पण आपण दुसरीकडून कुठून तरी मिळवतो, तो वापरू नका, बिकॉज फायनली प्रॉब्लेम इफ समवन रेजेस ऑब्जेक्शन. But coming back to your question, I have seen articles using 10 databases also. Yeah, but depends on how many, how big team you, how many people are writing this article. As a single student, database is enough. But if all PhD students under Pawar sir, you are forming and trying to write a nice systematic review, then you can use 10.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Other questions?
So, yeah, Purva.
Yes, sir. This is Purva. I'm from pharmaceutics department.
Hmm.
Sir, as you told the process of extraction of data, like
Hmm.
for this particular example that you have taken of medical devices,
Hmm.
there are points we can consider. But in case of my topic, that is edible vaccines, there are no such points. So how can be the data extracted in those points, or what other points should be considered?
Excellent question. So immediately I can think of so many points. I forgot your name. What's your name you said?
Purva.
Purva. Purva, edible vaccines, right? Edible vaccines म्हणजे काय? जे खाता येतात ते, बरोबर ना?
Yes, sir.
So edible is a keyword, vaccine is a keyword. For which disease you are using vaccines, it's a keyword. Country, not keyword, sorry, for extraction. Yeah, for articles जे काय extract करायचं त्याच्यासाठी yearचा table बनवीन, gender बनवीन. Then I will make a table of how many articles mention edible, how many articles were mentioning therapy, which therapy area, and so on. So keywords खूप येऊ शकतात पूर्वा.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
तुम्हाला कधी माझी हेल्प लागली ना या सगळ्या टॉपिक्स मध्ये, फील फ्री. कधी मला तुम्ही एखादा सेशन घ्यायचा असेल तुमच्यासाठी की हे एवढे माझा टॉपिक आहे, व्हॉट कीवर्ड सर्च आय शुड डू, या आय कॅन हेल्प यू आउट, डोंट वरी.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Or sir, any other question?
Yeah, sir. One more question is there in chat box.
Yes.
So, the question is that could you suggest some tips on how to navigate through Indian census data? And what would you suggest as a best technique while summarizing this data?
Summarizing
Indian census data.
Okay, so questions Indian census data बद्दलच आहे का?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so this is a bigger topic, Pawar sir. Indian census data is a huge data where you get gender, age, diseases, morbidity, mortality, socioeconomics, income, occupation, त्यांचा प्रोफेशन काय आहे, you can correlate. State wise data available आहे, city wise, taluka wise, small places. So huge combinations can be done. I don't know who has asked this question. कोणी विचारलंय सर?
Yeah, Rutuja Gupta, who is PhD scholar in our
Okay.
school.
Excellent, Rutuja. So Rutuja, we can sit sometime because I said not even 10,000, many more PhDs can come out because it's a such huge database. आपल्या इंडियाचा पॉप्युलेशन आहे ना, त्याचा सगळ्याचा डेटाबेस येतो. किती लोकांना वॅक्सिन्स मिळाली पोलिओची, कुठली औषधं कुणाला दिली गेली, त्यांची इकॉनॉमिक कंडिशन्स काय होती, आउट ऑफ पॉकेट एक्सपेन्सेस किती करतात लोक. यू अंडरस्टँड, आउट ऑफ पॉकेट एक्सपेन्सेस नथिंग इज कवर्ड. व्हेन I have to pay for my own medication. So there in census data they might have captured how much in each unit, means each home is spending on medical expenses. Maybe from hospital they have acquired the data. So huge amount of data. So you can whenever you want to write something or do some manuscript on census, we can coordinate. आपण कधी कोऑर्डिनेट करू, फॅकल्टी आणि आपण आणि तू, आणि मग आपण एक चांगला सिस्टमॅटिक रिव्ह्यू पण करू शकू त्याच्यावर. ऋतुजा, you're happy?
Yes. Thank you. We can speak later also more because I feel this Indian census data is quite complicated and not very easy to understand. So I wanted to know, suppose if I'm going to need to know more about it, so how do I go ahead with that? How do I actually understand it, or in a simplistic way, how can I actually jot it down? Yeah.
Sure. Did you attend the lecture of Dr. Ravi Shankar, SPSS?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he is my good friend and he is excellent researcher and he has very good knowledge in Indian census. So plan something, we will involve Dr. Ravi Shankar also.
Sure, definitely.
He is epidemiologist and statistician.
Yes. His lecture was really good. Yeah. Thank you.
So let us go to, I already shown you this. So this is a flow chart. So I was talking about topic, why this topic, background. Then after topic, you do the background search, information on subject topic, rationale. Are there any previous reviews? What are the gaps in knowledge? So your teachers have given you topics. बट यू नीड टू आस्क देम सर कशाला दिला हा टॉपिक, मॅडम कशाला दिला टॉपिक, आणि मग तुम्हाला सर्च करायला लागेल आर देर एनी गॅप्स, आर देर एनी प्रिव्हियस रिव्ह्यूज अँड keywords. Keywords come out of this particular question. What information you are looking for to bridge the gaps mentioned in the rationale. So काय gaps आहेत आणि ते bridge करण्यासाठी तुमचा रिव्ह्यू आहे. तुमचा you are not writing review just to satisfy Limay sir's deadline before 25th of May you need to submit. No, you are writing review to bridge the gaps in the current knowledge. Databases. Whatever databases are using, those databases should be scientific databases, research databases, and should give at a student level free full text access. Yeah, so that is the reason I said don't use Google, Yahoo, Safari. These are not databases. Then time period of searches. For searches, I already told you. So many M.Pharm students told me, sir, मला ते article 2013 पासून त्याच्या आधी मिळाली नाही, म्हणून मी 2013 घेतलं, म्हणून मी 2012 घेतलं. Nothing like it. People will immediately question. So whenever you decide the time period, it should be last 10 years, it should be last 5 years, or last year, or no limits. You can also say no limits. Then you should go to filters and limits, time period, and you should also say why. If 5 years, why 5 years? If 10 years, why 10 years? No limit, why no limit? Language, English language, or if you understand French, if you understand German, you can include. But normally we give filter of English. Full text free. Yes, I do not have any money to buy these articles. So as a student, I will use free full text. Human studies, if there are any projects which are related to, let us say, some drugs, those drugs might be used in animal studies, but we are concerned with human studies. So you need to give filter of human studies in PubMed, Medline, or databases. Next comes is data extraction. So you need to carefully think what data I want to extract. And this is to answer the question in the rationale, bridging the gaps. Results, what have you seen? Add tables, make graphs, make points. And discussion, how the results compare to other studies. So this is very, very important point. Whatever results I have got, how do they compare to other studies or from other researchers? They might not have written reviews. But individually, when I say, my review, my systematic review on quality control and regulations of medical devices has shown there are a lot of quality issues with devices. And similar results were reported by Dr. Rutuja from MIT WPU in, let us say, 2019. And my results are in line or matching, or they are not matching, and why. This is a part of discussion. Then conclusion, only on the basis of your results, no general advice. You cannot say, Gnanish Limay cannot give a general advice. I feel a lot of research should be done in areas of medical devices. If there are very less number of articles, then I can conclude by saying, I have seen, we have, in last years, we have seen there is very less research done in the field of medical devices. It's a very, very important area. And based on this, we feel a lot of research is required. So this is based on results, findings, but I cannot give general advice. So coming to last slide, this is called as evidence-based medicine pyramid. Evidence-based medicine pyramid, very, very important for all of us. And this is the base of the pyramid. And this is the way evidence rises. Top of the evidence is best and the bottom is very weak. So let us start from the bottom. Background information, expert opinion. So let us say Pawar sir has given some opinion about, let us say, COVID vaccine, Covaxin. And his opinion has come into newspaper. So this is expert opinion from pharmacologist. Least type of evidence. So low type of evidence. Pawar sir has done some case control studies, case series or reports. This is a better evidence. Pawar sir has done cohort studies, still better. Pawar sir has done some randomized control trials and published, still better. Then Pawar sir, what he did was critically appraise the individual articles. Yeah, article synopsis. He has appraised 1,000 articles, pluses and minuses, and then he came out with article. This is still better. Then critically appraised topics. Pawar sir has looked at different topics and he has prepared guidelines, evidence synthesis and guidelines out of these critical appraisal. Better evidence, and at the top of this pyramid lies systematic reviews. And why I'm showing you this, because, and or why I felt of giving you talk on this or explaining systematic reviews, because this is the best type of evidence. in medicine or healthcare. So this is of so much important, because when you write a systematic review, you are trying to assimilate or combine all the knowledge available in various articles and trying to put it forward to the scientific community. So they do not, or they may not read individual articles. They just read and focus on your article, and they try to understand and try to utilize this in their daily practice. Maybe doctor might use in daily practice. So this is the importance of systematic reviews. So be very careful when you write the systematic review. We all teachers are there with you to support you. Yeah, feel free. Pawar sir, I'm done. So thank you, students. If you have any queries, feel free.
Thank you very much, sir. So teacher, student, if you are having any query, any doubt, you please unmute, you ask your doubt, get it clear now itself.
I went a little bit fast because it's a Sunday and it might be taxing to all of you. And really, to tell you truth is, I don't really enjoy online lectures because I don't see my students or my participant face to face. Yeah, as a teacher, same thing with all the faculty members I know.
Yeah. Any query?
Sir, can I come in?
Yes.
Yeah, please, ma'am.
Sir, actually, this is a very different question. I would like to ask, sir, if you are using one database, that is fine. You are using 4 databases, that is also fine. But is a paper or is a review written, tells us how many databases has it searched, like beforehand, like the moment we get up to one review, do we get information from that they have searched for 10 databases? So those we can exclude and we can include new ones, or how it goes?
Shastri madam, if I did not understand, you are saying you got one article.
Yeah, like if I have selected out of the search, I have selected 10 articles.
Yes.
So do I know somehow that from which databases these articles are collected? I know that which references, yes, they tell about the papers from where they have collected.
Yeah.
But do we know, is there any method to know that from what database we have, they have collected the information?
Okay. So let me answer this question. See, what we are trying to do is, whenever we do this Medline search, or any database search, we get results. And these results are not reviews. Please remember, these results are not reviews. They are independent publications. Shastri madam, Pawar sir, Polshettivar sir, you have so many publications, right? You have done so many publications. And most of these publications are just manuscripts. Shastri madam, tomorrow you can write तुमच्या स्टुडंटचा काय टॉपिक आहे, तुम्ही काय टॉपिक दिलाय मला सांगा. I'll make it clear.
My topic is currently on personalized therapy.
Okay, so personalized therapy, and your student is trying to write a systematic review on personalized therapy, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but when you did a search, you found one article by Gnanesh Limaye, which was not a systematic review. This was his opinion about personalized medication in India. Yeah, personalized therapy in India. Is it a systematic review, Shastri madam? No. Is it relevant for your? Is it relevant to capture it? Can we take this article? Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Shastri madam, when we do this systematic review, that's what I said. If you get, let us say, 100 hits, from these 100 hits, try to avoid systematic reviews. असंही होऊ शकतं ना की तुमच्या 100 हिट्स मध्ये ऑलरेडी एक पर्सनलाइज मेडिसिनचा UK मध्ये एक रिव्ह्यू घेतलेला आर्टिकल तुम्हाला मिळालं. सो एक्सक्लूड because it's a systematic review. So what you should say, okay, systematic reviews in specific countries I am going to exclude. And what is my review? It's a personalized medicine global review. सगळ्या जगातला आर्टिकलचा रिव्ह्यू आहे, not related to country. So if I want to answer your question, then really this question doesn't arise because we are not looking at reviews. असे नाहीये की आपण 10 रिव्ह्यूजचा रिव्ह्यू बनवतोय. 10 रिव्ह्यूजचा जर रिव्ह्यू बनवत असतो तर प्रश्न आला असता की हा रिव्ह्यू कुठल्या डेटाबेस मध्ये आहे, दुसऱ्या कुठल्यातला आहे. पण ते रिव्ह्यू नाहीच आहेत. These are independent.
Yes, sir.
These are not reviews. These are simple plain articles.
Research work.
Yes, research work or not research work. But tomorrow, Shastri madam, you can write an article on let us say hair dyes, no? Hair dyes, whatever research you are doing.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
might
sir.
be a research. This might be a research article, or it might be your thoughts. No? To me, what is
Yes.
happening in the area of hair dyes? This is just a manuscript, but it is not a review.
Yeah.
But if I want to review on hair dyes, then I will capture your article if it comes in my results, and then I will make a review. Yeah. Okay. Did I answer your question?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kona's question?
Yes, any student?
Sir,
Shall I come?
Abhishek,
Sir, shall I come?
Abhishek here.
Yes, Sudhar sir.
Sir, there are certain sites or certain software which use reference management system. So,
Sir, तुमचा ना आवाज खूप चांगला नाही येत आहे. Reference management system, no? Yes.
Yes. So students should be, if students understand that reference management system, it will be easy for them to write bibliography and citation.
Definitely.
So can you have an idea about that? Can you give some glimpse about that?
Sutar sir, to tell you truth and admit, I never use reference management system. Yeah, I somehow. I don't know to tell you because I never explored it. I always use what I do is whenever I download these articles, I have a habit of numbering them. 1 Sutar, 2 Tagal Paliwar, 3 Pawar. अशा रीती मी माझे रेफरन्सेस डाउनलोड करतो. रेफरन्स द्यायची जेव्हा मी आर्टिकल जेव्हा लिहित जातो मॅन्युस्क्रिप्ट तेव्हा मी तिकडे फक्त एवढंच टाकतो. एखादी स्टेटमेंट घेतली की 1 पुढे 2 3 असं लिहित जातो आणि शेवटी मी स्वतः रेफरन्स क्रिएट करतो. इट्स अ बॅड हॅबिट आय हॅव. But I'm not the right person to suggest reference management system, Sutar sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Bibliography, yes. Yeah. So we can always ask some other expert to talk on the reference management system.
I think, sir, Limay sir, we can our typeset writer. We already purchased the typeset.
Yes.
We can explore these.
Sure.
Already we have taken license version. Even
Definitely.
Node, Mendeley. So that also.
Definitely, sir. सर मी कॅल्क्युलेटर वापरलं तरी परत ते गुणाकार करणारा माणूस आहे.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always. We should always believe on ourselves.
खूप जुनं जनरेशन आहे माझं. मॉडेल खूप जुनं आहे त्याच्यामुळे असेल कदाचित असं.
No, sir. These always work.
but these students should not do same foolish mistake like.
Yes. It become us lazy. No, laziness actually created.
Yes. So they should use whatever you're suggesting.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I admit it is my fault. Yes.
No, sir. That is actually required.
Yes.
Sir, Anil here.
Yes, Anil.
Sir, now it is very clear that how to search article by using search engine. What should be included in our publication. So it's again my request to you to conduct, if possible, and whenever you get time, to conduct one more lecture on critical appraiser of publication. Say, for example, by using this search engine, if I am getting say 28 articles, then what actually I have to look into that article. So if whenever you will get time and if you will guide all teacher and all students, then I think that will be beneficial.
Yeah. Pawar sir, what we'll do is I will take next Sunday, I will take one lecture on critical appraisal of publications or articles. And then you people can decide, or you teachers can decide, you can give three articles to each student, MPharm students. Let them critically evaluate. We need only 3 slides on 3 articles. It is so simple. Yeah. So plan this kind of exercise. Next Sunday, I will take one lecture, but plan this activity. I don't know whether it can be part of MPharm or PhD activity in coursework. You people know better than me. Yeah. But next Sunday, I will do it.
Yes,
if everyone is okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
So student, teacher, if you are having any query, you please ask to Limay sir right now.
Or they can ask later on to you or me. But like what we had, kind of discussion we had, na, Pawar sir?
Yes, sir.
With MPharms, that is not acceptable. Yeah. And Pawar sir is very soft. Yeah, Pawar sir is very nice with you, but I'm not. So I need all the submissions before 25th of May. not 30th, not 31st. I need everything before 25th of May. So deadline is deadline. Techa aadi, next week or this week on Friday, come back to your supervisors, come back to your guides, come back if you have any difficulties. Don't tell on 25th. Ki Pawar sir, आमचं असं असं झालं नाही, आम्हाला हे problem होते. Pawar sir will say no, you should have come much earlier. So Pawar sir सगळ्यांना feedback द्यायला सांगा तुम्हाला.
Yes, sir.
तुम्हाला किंवा त्यांच्या गाईडला.
Yes, yes. So there is one question asked by Dr. Chinmay Deshmukh sir. Is there any software for checking grammar?
Sir, tumhi's answer.
Yeah. So Deshmukh sir, there are many software. Say for example, Grammarly is one software which is available. But my suggestion is not to use all these online software, because see, if you will put your manuscript on this online free software, then that data may be indicated as a plagiarism somewhere later. So if paid software is there like Grammarly, I think that is not going to cost say more than 1,000 or 2,000. You can take it and you can use that software for checking grammar. And even Word is also guiding us for grammar related mistakes. So you can do that one also.
Okay.
One more addition, sir. One more
yes.
addition, Pawar sir. This all software, AI-based software, make us more lazy. You know, we cannot, we can maybe stop our thinking level. That is one of the drawback of this software. Certainly it will, faster our rate of all things, drafting and all. But we have to look after our mind. We will look after our triggering our minds now. we should.
Yeah. This is how we
thinking level
done our dissertation. So
yes,
write
sir,
one
yes.
sentence, read it twice, 3 times, find out mistake, draft it. So that is actually the correct way to do that one.
Yeah, we used to visit many labs, many library to do the search and all. Now this time it is very easy to do the search and all. Yes, sir, Limesh sir, are you agree with me?
Yeah. My time we used to go to different colleges to look at chemical abstracts and journals.
Yes, sir.
Photocopies were also difficult. We need to pamper those photocopy people in the college. त्या पिऊन्स ना आम्हाला खूप मस्का लावायला लागायचं की अरे बाबा करून दे ना. ते तेवढंच केल्यावर आम्हाला आर्टिकल मिळायची. So difficult, very difficult time. Yeah,
we used to store in that floppy disk 1.4.
Yes.
That time.
But now it is in cloud.
In cloud, yeah. That is a transformation.
Yes.
So sir, I think there is no any query from teacher as well as students. So Satish sir, I am requesting you take this session ahead.
Yes, sir. I will just it is not a vote of thanks, but I certainly take my it would be my comments. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our very dynamic and we can say visionary leader, our dean, Dr. Limesh sir, inspire us by taking us on various databases, search engine that is really required at this moment. I think we really express our sincere gratitude to all the students, all research scholar. That is really this is a need of our, and we all are inspired by your great words of wisdom, sir. And I think you're taken ahead various small tips that certainly help us to make us our review in very systematic manner, and we can publish it in very next journal like Scopus, Web of Science. That is our motto to how we can increase our perception in NRF and all other ranking process. That is one of the need. I really thanks to coordinator Dr. Anil Pawar sir also. He has also taken this I think one of the mission, we could say vision, take ahead by bringing us all the activities and coordinating this session. Also, I would like to express our sincere thanks to our HOS Dr. Baheti sir, because he has the seminar this year. I think we were not having this kind of seminar actually, but because of his seed thought and driving force, we could say. So we could start this seminar and we have completed and we came to this level. Now we can expect the publication from each and everyone, maybe in upcoming 1 or 2 months. That is, I am sure, with the help of Pawar sir and you sir, under the able guidance of all the faculties and students, definitely we can achieve all these mission which is set by you and our management team. Really, sir, this is really a great session. I would request you to have such session in future so that we can learn many things from you. Thank you, sir, once again for your great session.
Thank you, Pawar sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, students. To student तुम्ही आहात म्हणून आम्ही आहोत. We are not very great people. So we see everyone maybe on next Sunday. Pawar sir will tell you.
Yes.
Thank
Yes, sir. I will plan and accordingly I will communicate to all, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
sir. Bye. Bye and have a nice
Yeah,
day.
thank you once again, students.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.